Okay, friends, okay, Edmund here in Sweden, in the middle of the forests, and I want to show you how the new filters in VSCP works. Yeah. I don't know if you are aware of the old filter mechanism and still useful and there has been there since the beginning of VSCP Works, I think. Um, it looks like this, and you can set a filter and a mask for classes and types and priority filter, index, zone, subzone, and UD. So this makes it possible to just receive events from a specific device or just events of a special class or a lot of combinations, and you can load and save filters here. This is only possible on the VCP daemon, by the way, but it is also available on all canal device or level 1 drivers, um, and you usually set them in the device configuration string on these devices, and you have to check the documentation for the specific driver on how to do it. Um, but the new filter is there to make it a little easier to or more dynamic to use filtering. The other filter, the old filter I showed, it's more a connection-based filter, so you can have different connections and you look at different things. It is very useful also, and you can combine them. But this filter is more dynamic, and it's in the session window. So if we open this a session on this local bus I have here. I have two modules. It's a Kelvin module for temperature, and it's a Paris module with relays here. I usually have them for tests on my desk. And as you see, we get temperature events here, and it's about 21 degrees here in the office, and 6.6 minus degrees outside, and you see we get a heartbeat from node 2, and we get another heartbeat there from node 1. Uh, a usual setup on a local bus. This could be wireless or anything else, of course, but in this case it's a CAN bus. So there's a new button up here called filter that activates the filter, and we have the filter settings up here in the settings. There is, uh, but I should show you this. I have a transmission set here where I have this set up which reads all registers of a device, and you see here node 1 and page 0, and it reads all registers between 0 and 255. So if I double click that, I get a lot of responses, of course, just as I should, and the content of the registers. I get 4 registers for each event coming in, but just imagine that I don't want to see them in this view. I'm interested in other things. I'm testing some piece on the hardware, so I go up to the filters, and in the filter dialog we have two possibilities. We can select the events we want to display, and in that case we select this option box also, or we can select the events we want to take away from the stream, and in that case we select this option box, and we can have as many events as we like in each, and we can have some wildcards also. In this case, we want to um, take away the read-write response. So we look it up. It's class 1 protocol. If I leave it like this with class protocol 0, then every event of class protocol will be filtered out. But in this case, I want to take this one, extended read-write response, and it's added there, and I need to enable the filter. Now, if I do some complex thing here, I can save and then load it later if I want. So I set it here, and double click this one, and now I see just the read register, the transmit here, and the filter is active. If I turn it off, I see it all again. It may be that I don't want to see the temperature events either, so as you see, I have them there, and I can go up and add that too, and that should be measurement, and temperature. So now two are removed, and the only thing I should see here now is heartbeats, really. So it's a bit of boring. I can disable the filter, and everything is alright. So this is how it works. It is important to understand that it's only possible to use one of them, even if you can define a filter set that have events in both of these. Uh, just one can be active. By the way, I can remove that. You just right click it, and instead take away all measurements. So this will take away every measurement event coming in, regardless how it looks. So that is the thing with the new filter, and I hope it will be useful. David asked for this, and it has been on the list for a long time. Thanks.